Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson football channel for 6 things we learned from Chelsea 0, Southampton 1. Some things are bigger than football, and I want to talk about the things that are bigger than football before I talk about my personal disgust and frustration and angst as a Chelsea fan at where we're at, what we can say, how we can possibly think about being progressive after Chelsea are beaten by the team who are managerless, bottom of the Premier League. And I would love to come here and give you guys some kind of positive feedback as to how we can look at this in a way that is not just, what on earth did we just see? What on earth did we just see? Other than seeing our captain stretchered off the pitch with no idea about whether or not the man is fit and healthy or not for a start, let alone the fact we lost the game. So, without any further ado, it is my duty to give you guys the first box, which is a green for Cesar Azpilicueta. Because when he gets carried off the pitch, I don't think I've ever been in a position as a Chelsea fan, as a fan of Chelsea Football Club, to look at what we had on the floor, which was arguably the man who gave away the opportunity for the goal that we conceded. But it's our captain. It's a man who has been here for so long, who has won every single trophy there is to win at our football club, and he is stretchered off the pitch. To be honest, no matter how upset I am, no matter how angry I am, when it comes to having a footballer who has actually been the reason for so many positive moments in your life, going off the pitch on a stretcher, we wish, every single one of us watching this video wishes the absolute best for Cesar Azpilicueta as he gets stretchered off of that pitch today, because regardless of anything that happens in the game, Azpilicueta gets carried off. The stretcher, everybody was there. Medical staff were there for minutes and minutes. 5 minutes plus, 10 minutes plus even. You have no idea what's going on. From what I saw, he was kicked in the head. And from this point on, we have had stories in football where we've had to have this ambiguity as fans where we don't even know if the players that we've cheered on all our lives are even going off the pitch alive. So for me, to see Azpilicueta taken off the pitch like that reminds me of what is really important, despite my pure anger as a Chelsea fan right now. I have no idea how to feel about this, you know. We've just been beaten by the team who are already pretty much relegated when you think about it, because they've got no flipping manager in the Premier League. They've gone through 2 managers this season. They've come to our home, knocked on the door and just robbed everything. They've done that today. Chelsea have got nothing from this result, but I will always say this. Azpilicueta, what we saw is a horrible thing for any football fan to witness, whether you're in the stadium, outside of the stadium, on television, whether you're watching the highlights or not. There is so much more than results and expectations of us as fans, right? There is so much more to it than that. So we wish the absolute best to Cesar Azpilicueta. At this point, I've not seen what happened when he got taken off the pitch. I don't know if he's gone to hospital and he's okay. I don't know if he left the stadium with his hands in the air, which we've seen before as reasons to be happy when these things happen. If you know what I mean, I hope you do. But yeah, we're now going to talk about the rest of the football match, but I feel it's my duty to say Azpilicueta is a green box despite anything that happened on the football field in terms of performance. As much as it might be hard to transition from what we just spoke about to the footballing matters, I've got to say that I was wrong. Fofana, the striker Fofana, is given a red. I thought defensive Fofana came on and did a phenomenal job. David Fofana, maybe he's not ready. Maybe he is not ready for this level of Premier League football, because Southampton today, they came to Stamford Bridge. They knew against all the odds they've lost their second manager of the season. They were against everything today to get a result here at Stamford Bridge, let alone 3 points and a win to take home to the South Coast. They knew that they pretty much had no chance against the Chelsea team that went to Borussia Dortmund, did incredibly well. They were relying on a moment, an opportunity, which James Ward-Prowse can deliver at any given opportunity. But David Fofana was given that same opportunity as Chelsea striker. And from what I saw tonight, as this is the reactionary series here on GBFC, he wasn't ready for the moment. He was not ready for the moment. There were times where Chelsea looked up front like we were trying to get the ball to the striker, because it's like tick box, tick box, tick box. We're trying to get the ball to the furthest forward player to be able to give us the best opportunity to score. But he's not ready to link with the midfielders. He's not there with combinational play in the final third to be able to deliver something that gives us something a little bit different. So Fofana is the red, and I take, as a fan, I thought I had my own little plan in my head here about how we can get a result against Southampton at Stamford Bridge, but apparently I do not. We should have gone with someone else. Apparently we don't have them, so Fofana is a red. Box number 3, I've got to say it, it's a red box for Graham Potter. And I say this because I want to give this guy all of the opportunities in the world to succeed as a Chelsea manager, but I can't. I just cannot accept a 1-0 defeat at home to Southampton. I'm sat downstairs in my house watching with football fans of Arsenal when Jorginho has just gone and scored a 25-yard screamer. Came off Martinez, whatever. Let him have it. They just scored that goal. We are there watching Chelsea at home, and we just don't know where we're going to get a shot on target. We don't know when we're going to get all of these hundreds upon millions of pounds of players produce something close to being competitive in a Premier League game at home to the bottom club, managerless club. What are we doing? And I swear to everything holy in the world, I'm really trying here to believe that we can do something. We can't. We're clueless. These players are not that bad. They're not that awful footballers. Raheem Sterling tonight nearly scores a wonder goal from a header. And I say a wonder goal because it's a Chelsea goal. That is a wonder goal at this moment in time. The ball is in the box, and somehow, against all the odds, a Southampton player clears it off the line and Chelsea do not score. Southampton take 3 points away from Stamford Bridge. You could align all of these moments and opportunities for Southampton again and again and again, and they will never come away with the same number of points and the same goals that they scored tonight. Chelsea is so unlucky in that sense, but there is just so many things right now that I just cannot sit back and allow this to happen anymore. Despite, I've made it clear on the channel that I say Chelsea Football Club will back Graham Potter until the end. Whatever that end is, it's my duty as a Chelsea fan to support them. But over and over again, now we've lost to the team bottom of the flipping league. How long? Someone save me in the comments with some genuine rationale behind how I can sit back and witness this and say it's okay. It's not okay. Chelsea Football Club cannot lose to managerless Southampton at home and hardly challenge their goalkeeper in the second half. We have spent 600 million plus. By the way, if you're waiting for 6 things we learned, enjoy the empty red boxes between now and the end of the video, because this is my moment as a creator to give my valid opinion of pure anger. The fact that I have to sit here and backwards rationalise everything with Azpilicueta's situation, which, by the way, everything I've said about that is so much more important than my anger. It's so much more important, but in every other sense of my conversational prowess towards you, my anger is so much more valid because of the way that I've grown up watching Chelsea Football Club, from what I've just seen, and how, no matter what has just happened towards the end of the game, in a progressive manner with Chelsea, I just don't know how we can carry on with this. I do not know how many times we have to walk off the pitch with either 0 or 1 point. How many times can I say improvement? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't want to watch this anymore. I don't want to watch what I've just seen. I want someone to come in and take these fabulous individual footballers and make them into something edible. Not even a flipping lovely, beautiful dessert. Make us edible. Make us as fans semi-enjoy something. Give us a shot on target. Give us something. Anything. Graham, please. I beg you. I literally beg you at this point. I'm begging you. I've no idea what else to say. I hope for all the best for Azpilicueta. I hope that none of my words have been misconstrued within this video, because this is off the cuff. This is GBFC, whatever. Go on, you Blues.